Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Soap Op Chronicles. This will be the Young and the Restless review. I'm going to start doing most of the soaps separately and see how that goes. So this is the episode for Friday, August 26, 2016. We start off where we left off from yesterday, with Luca giving his speech and Travis walking in. Luca wondered what he's doing there, and Travis announces that Luca was the one behind the oil sabotage at Newman. Summer is upset by this, and Travis calls Luca backstabbing. Victoria and Nick want Summer to listen, even though she doesn't seem like she really wants to. Travis says Luca called him a few days ago, and that Luca is the one that did all this, but then Luca tries to say that it was actually Travis that did this, and he was just calling Luca to tell him to turn himself in. So Luca trying to get away with his lies, and Summer seems to be buying it. Then we also got, picking up from yesterday, Dylan telling Chelsea that Adam escaped. The guards also disappeared with Adam, because that's not weird. Chelsea is pissed that they lost her husband. Dylan says that the guards were drugged and there's just no sign of Adam. Kevin says this was a great plan by someone, and of course he and Dylan both say that it must have been Victor. And then of course when we get to the cabin, there is Victor with Adam. Adam he doesn't know what Victor's up to. Back at the party, Travis says that Luca set up this whole sabotage and is trying to pin it on him. Summer calls Travis a liar and then starts to say that everybody's a liar. Noah says that Luca's a dirtbag, and Summer should listen. Summer tries to get Jack and Daniel to agree with her that this is true love or some nonsense, but they don't really, and then Summer, of course, wants to leave with Luca. I don't know how I feel about this. Not feeling it. Summer against everybody, being stupid. She just seems really dumb right now, really. But of course, I guess it's a pretty cliche storyline where she thinks she's in love and she wants to pick the boyfriend over everybody, including family. So then Dylan arrives at the party after Luca and Summer storm off. Nick says that they believe that Luca's the one that sabotaged the oil, but Dylan can't listen right now. He says that Adam escaped and he's looking for Victor. Sharon says she hasn't seen Victor, but Nikki said he was still here. They look for Nikki. She isn't there either. So Dylan heads off to find them. So Luca and Summer are back at the apartment. Luca just really wants to pack up and go somewhere else into another country to get married. But Summer wants to know why he wants to leave so quick without clearing his name. Back to Victor and Adam sharing their touching little moments. Victor says he wants Adam to be free, and he is trying to arrange for Chelsea and Connor to go with him. Victor says that he's going to give him the phone, and when it rings, Adam needs to make the best pitch of his life. Adam doesn't really know what to say. He thanks Victor. Victor says they have hurt each other a lot, but that he has hurt Adam more often. He says this is for family. I guess this is some kind of redemption for both of them. I don't know. Over the years, they've destroyed both of these characters, and they're really both just scumbags, in my opinion. But I guess the scenes were nice, or something to that effect. So Nick and Dylan go to the rent to ask Nikki where Victor is, and Nikki says that Victor is upstairs. they don't believe that he's there, but turns out Victor really is upstairs somehow. Nikki goes out to run an errand, and they ask Victor about Adam's whereabouts, and he asks if he thinks that Adam is there somewhere, and they say that they do. While all this is going on, Victoria and Travis head back to Victoria's house, and Travis says that he came back for more than just to tell Summer about Luca. He says he came back for her, and that he should have never let her walk off that boat. And then they kiss. I also want to mention a scene at the back of the party where Hulk Hogan Jr., aka Daniel Romalotti Jr., runs into Mariah, who of course looks just like Cassie, seeing as they were twins. And of course he's caught off guard, and I like that this is such a nice touch to history, seeing as Daniel was quite involved with Cassie's death. And Phyllis notices that he's in shock seeing her and wants to introduce them, and then Mariah says, "Oh, you're Daniel Romalotti, you're responsible for killing my sister." So Summer confronts Luca about why he wants to get out of the country. She wants the truth and points out that he lied about knowing where Travis was and having contacted him and all that. And then Luca shockingly admits to sabotaging the oil rigs, but says that he loves Summer now and fell in love with her, and that they need to still go away and get married, but Summer wants him to turn himself in to the police. Luca does not want to do that. She says that he cannot let Travis go down for something that he did, but Luca still wants to leave. They start fighting over the phone, and Jack comes in and asks what the hell is going on. So then Nikki goes and makes a surprise visit to Chelsea's house, and Kevin and Chloe are also there and shocked, well, not shocked, but surprised that she is there. While Nikki and Chelsea talk, she whispers to Chelsea to use the cell that she gave Connor and to call a number that's already programmed inside of it when she is alone. And later, Chelsea takes Connor and the phone up to bed. So then back at the ranch, Victor wants Dylan and Nick to leave. He is concerned about Adam's escape, he says, but Dylan wants to find Adam and look around the ranch. Victor says he needs a search warrant. Dylan says he is looking for a fugitive and orders them out. Dylan says Victor will be on house arrest while they search. Meanwhile, cut to Adam, who is with the cell phone, and a video chat starts ringing. He answers it, and it is Chelsea. She is surprised and asks if this is real, and he says this is real, and that they are going to be together. And that was the end of that episode. All in all, it was an enjoyable episode for me. Like I said yesterday, Young and the Restless gets it right on this day-to-day basis of telling their stories and having good character interaction scenes, which are hard to come by in American soap operas these days. I also liked that they were able to pull off like a bunch of different cliffhangers on a Friday. That is another huge rarity in American soaps these days. We had the Victoria and Travis kiss. We had Jack walking in on Luca and Summer arguing and fighting for the phone. We had Daniel Hulk Hogan Jr. Running into Mariah and shocked that she looked like Cassie, and Cassie saying that he's responsible for Mariah saying that he's responsible for Cassie's death. And then we had Victor arguing with Dylan and Nick as they want to search the ranch for Adam, and then we have Adam and Chelsea with their video chat. So a lot going on and a really good Friday show. I really do hope that Y&R continues to get a lot of good things right. Their stories are still kind of on the weak side in my opinion as a whole, but they're getting the characters better, because they've done a lot of damage to the characters over the years on this show. So they have a lot of work to do ahead of them, but I hope that they continue on this path that they're on, because in the long run, it could do great things. So that is all I have to say today. Thank you for listening. I hope you will keep listening. I will be posting General Hospital, Days, and Bold and the Beautiful review as well. Please visit boxoftalks.com. That is BOXOFTALKS.com. I will see you next week.